Hey, sisterhood, and welcome to EP 3 of SOS TV. Come on in. I firstly wanted to check in with you to see how you're doing. How has this week been? We're in day 8 or 9, 10 of lockdown. I even heard or saw this great meme today that said, what day is it? It's just called day now. So they're a little bit repetitive, a little bit endless, but I've seen some pockets of joy and fabulousness coming through, and a lot of that has to do with the connections that we're having with people. And again, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing with SOS TV, is to reach out, connect with you, offer you something up, offer you a little tidbit of my life, and also give you back some styling tips, some inspiration, and hopefully some warmth and caring at this really difficult time. So I wanted to share with you 3 things that I learnt this week. Firstly, I love changing my room around, and as you can see, I'm sitting in a new little pocket of my home, and yesterday I changed sides of my office, and I absolutely love the space that I've created. I've always had these signs for SOS, but this time they're coming really into the fore, so when you walk into the room you can see them immediately, and it reminds me every single day of why I do this. Secondly, being kind and caring and considerate at this time is really important, and I know they can sound like just words, but I think I had an experience of going to the supermarket this week because my mum is in lockdown and vulnerable, and I needed to get some items for her, and I really felt a sense of calm and consideration from everyone that was lining up, and there was a real low hum of noise, but everyone was being really kind and considerate. The next thing, exercising for me is an absolute priority. We've noticed in my house that if I don't get out for my hour-long walk in the morning, then I am hopeless. I'm not very nice to be around. So that's my time. That's my time to reconnect, listen to podcasts, listen to music, get a little bit pumped up, and feel a little bit better. Lastly, eating sugar really isn't the best idea on how to get through lockdown, but keeping busy is. So I'm going to share some tips and tricks and things that I've found that are going to keep me busy over the coming weeks and inspire me as well. So coming up next, I've actually got a little bit of a styling trick for you on how to handle your hair during the time of COVID. Coming up. So I've come up with a few ideas on how to get through or how to handle hair in the time of COVID. Now, I am a blonde via a bottle and have been for about 12 years now. So the way that I'm going to handle hair in the time of COVID is I'm just going to handle it. But I've got a few fun tips and tricks for you. So the first one is you could always wear a hat. Going out for a walk is the new going out, then going to the supermarket is the new going out. So you could always style it up and add a bit of glam by wearing a hat. You could try using a headband. Does a little bit. Number 3 is to wear a turban. Which adds a little bit of extra glam, and I really do think this will be me for the duration. I'm a big fan, in fact. 4 is my classic, putting it up in a fantastic top notch. Add the donut for a bit of extra length. A bit of extra height and drama. So there you go, girl. A few ways to wear your hair in the time of COVID when you need your roots done and you can't really do anything else. That's right, girls, I have got a gorgeous giveaway from one of my darling friends. Maudie and I have been friends forever and a day. Our brothers were friends first, but we decided that we were more fabulous and needed to be the better friends, so we did, and we even got chucked out of a dance class from Lim's dance class once because we were talking so much at the back of the class. So you can imagine when we get together, it is all go. Maud reached out last week and offered one of my followers a gorgeous giveaway from one of her 2 businesses. So her business is Maud Loves Caftans, but also Jill Tuck Furnishings. And she has offered either 2 cushions to suit the colours in your home, or a dress or a caftan from Maud Loves Caftans. So this is an amazing giveaway, guys, and a wonderful way to support a small business. All the details will be sorted out post-lockdown, but in the meantime, a winner will be drawn on this feed or on the Facebook feed randomly. You just have to answer the question, and the question is, what dance company did Maud and I get chucked out of a class from? What dance company did Maud and I get chucked out of a class from? And if you answer that below, plus a little comment to give us some love, then we will draw a winner and let you know very soon. So girls, who doesn't love a giveaway? So next up is how to style a summer dress in winter. I think we're all going to struggle a little bit after COVID-19, and shopping and styling and things are going to look a little bit different. So I want to make sure that you can maximize what you've got already in your wardrobe and hopefully just add a few new pieces in depending on what your budget allows. So I'm going to show you how to style a Maud Love Caftans dress up for winter. I think that sounded okay. So I'm going to give you 3 looks, and hopefully you can emulate most of them in your wardrobe already. So give it a go. Have a look at what you've got in your wardrobe already and see if you can follow along. I'd love to see what you think. Doesn't Coco look fantastic? This is a really cool casual with a little bit of flair outfit that you could wear going out on date night, out with your friends to a bar, and to the movies, even with your mum. So the idea is that I've layered it underneath with a mesh top, which is going to be a really critical piece, I think, this season, and also a heeled boot. You could easily also wear it just with a flat biker boot or a heavier boot on the bottom. It's just to give it some grunt. So the softness of the caftan is juxtaposed with the unique mesh top and the heaviness of the boots. This has got to be one of my favorites, a fabulous white coat, kind of emulating the 80s, I think, plus these very 80s inspired shoes from Zara over the mesh top and the caftan for an absolutely perfect work look. Oh, hey again. So number 3 on Coco is a really great casual classic look. I think that a pair of white trainers and a denim jacket is two key pieces that every girl should have in their wardrobe. So what I've done is layer it up on the bottom with a white tee, a simple white tee, then layered over the top with a denim jacket, and added a little bit of softness and colour into it with this Stillin crossbody bag in blush pink. So pair of trainers, a white tee and a denim jacket, and you can't go wrong. Enjoy! So there we have it, another episode down of SOS TV, and thank you so much for joining me. It really means a whole lot. I'm a very small business, it's just me, and as a personal stylist I work one-on-one with clients. So whilst I do offer personal styling online, this is a really wonderful connection. But remember, if you do want my personal styling help, then I would absolutely love to help you, and as it happens, I have quite a bit of time on my hands. I do have this up there as subliminal messaging, but I can't lie, if you do want a gift voucher, it's a really wonderful way right now to reward those that are having birthdays or someone that you just want to say I love you, here's a little thank you, to give them a little bit of a boost that they can get a styling session with me once lockdown is over. So do let me know if you'd like one. So I've compiled a blog for you, as I've promised, from EP 1 to 3 with all of the links and the hashtags that I've been mentioning. I promised to do it last week, completely forgot, but here you go, and it's live now. So head to my blog or my website, check it out, and it will be called SOS TV. So thank you so much, because it really does mean so much to have you here watching, supporting me, and being a part of this awesome, epic community. I wanted to leave you with 3 things though that are going to be keeping me busy over the next week. And last week I started with some fabulous hashtags for getting ready on a Friday, and this week I've discovered a couple, and 2 suggestions are coming in now from Evie Kemp, who's a great friend of mine, and she has told me about this amazing new hashtag called Iron Iris My Closet. Started by Iris Apfel, who's an incredible fashionista in New York and worth following. So make sure you use the hashtag Iris My Closet. The next one is by my favourite stylist in the UK, Erica Davies, and she is a style editor, a magazine journo for years and years, and has got the most exquisite style, and so she has started a hashtag called Erica Made Me Try It. Erica Made Me Try It. So she is going to be setting up fashion challenges every week for us to all try, and today her one, or this week's one, was to clash prints, and I think I've done that pretty successfully, even though you can't see, but I'm wearing a leopard print shoe and a really busy jumpsuit. It's probably not too new for me, but I didn't want to scare anyone. A little bit, don't panic, a little bit of crafting. I found these cool things online. Evie Kemp has delivered the second one for me, but I actually managed to grab these cool things at the supermarket this week. So a colouring in book, an adult colouring in book, which I think is great, and these fabulous cutouts and printables from victoriatopping.com. victoriatopping.com, and I'm going to get the kids and I busy and do a little bit of vision boarding, a little bit of crafting with the paper bags that we've got, and create something new. So give that a go as well. Thirdly, I've taken some inspiration this week. It's felt weird. Today especially has felt a little bit low and a little bit hard to understand and comprehend how our world is currently right now, and I want this place to be not just full of joy, but also a place of honesty. And I have felt it a little bit hard this week, but I've taken real inspiration from a woman called Glennon Doyle. Saw this great post that she made the other day about not having to hustle at this time. It doesn't have to be about full-on self-improvement and go out and come out a newer person, a better person. There is sanity to be found in just doing the inner work and finding what it is that you need to get through this time, what it is that you need to get your loved ones through this time. Thank you, and from me and Coco for allowing us to get together and style that fabulous caftan, and thank you for joining me. I bloody love it here. You are all gems. Have fabulous weeks, and don't forget, please tell me what you want to hear from me. So drop it in the comments below. Let me know what are some of the questions that you want me to answer. Next week I'll be going through some old Instagram story questions that you've all asked me, and I will be answering all of them. That's right. So come back next week to find out all the answers to those burning style questions. Thanks guys. See you next week.